Hello, how you doing?
Hello, how are you?
Okay, what is your name?
My name is Theresa Spruill.
Okay, so Ms. Spruill, what borough do you live in?
In Queens, Jamaica, Queens.
Okay, how long have you been a kinship foster parent?
For 5 years.
For 5 years now? What foster care agency are you with?
Lutheran Social Services.
Okay, where's Lutheran Social Services located at?
In Manhattan.
In Manhattan.
Yes.
Okay, why did you come to FPA Foundation today? What issues are you having?
Well, first I have allegations against me. So I came because I didn't know where to turn, and somebody referred me to here, so this is where I'm at for help. You know, to help me, because I didn't know, nobody was reaching out to me. I wasn't getting no response. I would call the agency, the workers, the ACS, everybody. Nobody would answer their phone, you know. So, like I said, that's why I'm here, for some help and support.
Okay. Could you tell me a little bit more about the false allegation and your grandchildren?
Well, the false allegations came about when my 4-year-old grandchild got a mark on him. And out of nowhere, they took and they grabbed him up. I didn't get no notice or nothing, and I didn't know what was going on. They didn't tell me anything. I wasn't informed of anything. And you know, I have 6 grandchildren, 6, and they play hard. When they play hard, and he's light. Most of them is light skinned, so their skin is very easy to be bruised. So that is where I wound up with the allegations, and they took my grandchildren, all of them, except the oldest one, which is 11 years old. She's still there. Okay,
so they removed all of the children at this particular time. Do you know where the children are at?
No, actually, no. They're in another foster home. They didn't let me know where they at. They hadn't got in touch with me until I start appealing to the courts for visitation rights, reaching out to the lawyer. And out of nowhere, I did get a phone call from the director of Lutheran Social Services informing me that at first I could see the child, the kids, but then like 2 days later, before it was actually time for me to go see the kids, she called me back and said that I wasn't going to be able to see the children until the lawyer speaks to the children. So, you know, that crushed me, you know, because I was looking forward to seeing them, and they had been gone since the 24th, and here it is almost a month later, you know. So that's where I was at. So I couldn't still get a visitation right. So I reached out for the lawyer to find out what was going on. Didn't get no response from her neither. But then when I did, she was telling me that it wasn't true, because I explained to her what they said to me, that it was a holdup until she spoke to them. But she said that was not true. You know, she didn't know she was the holdup of keeping me from seeing the children. So I guess I said, well, how long is it going to take before I see the children? Because I need to see my children. So she said, well, she had to send somebody up to the Bronx. Well, that's as far as I know they at. They's in the Bronx, somewhere in the Bronx. And then she will let me know. So I guess she didn't ever let me know. The next thing I know, the agency themselves called and made this visit possible. Because my daughter also was calling, and son and everybody was calling, because we want to see the grandbabies. And then we came up with the visit. They came up with the visit Saturday. Not seeing them. And they didn't look so good neither. None of them didn't look so good. They, you know, they said that I wasn't mistreating them or wasn't, you know, taking care of them. They looked it bad to me. They looked it not like themselves, you know.
How long have the children been in your care?
For 5 years. They've been in my care for 5.
So you had your grandchildren for 5 years now. Have you had any issues with the foster care agency or the schools about the way that you have been caring for them for the last 5 years?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No complaints. No complaints up until January. And the assistant director, I never met her before. But I don't know out of nowhere she came about, because like I said, been people moving in and out of the agency, coming in and out, new people here, old people leaving, and out of nowhere then all of this start happening, you know. Investigation and a little scratch here, scratch there, and like I said, it's 6 of them in the house, you know, and they played, you know. So I'm the grandmother. I'm not only a foster parent, I'm the grandmother, which I love my grandkids and I want my grandkids back, you know. And it's not right that they can just take it script family away from people like that. You know, and I have all my kids know that I had my grandson since he was born, and he's now 2 years old. And he don't even know what's going on. And at the visit, they was crying. They didn't even want to leave. They see me go and they start crying and didn't want to leave. But they said that they got all in this report that I'm this monster person. And, you know, my kids are scared of me. I beat them and all this horrible stuff. And I know it's not true. And they got the brainwashing them because that's why they wouldn't let me see them. That's why I felt. They kept them away from me. And kids gonna do what they gotta do to survive, you know. And that's what I think is going on now with all my children. And they won't let me see them. They making certain visits. They keeping a long time for me to see them. And I know they don't want to be where they at. But like I said, I'm gonna fight for my grandkids. I'm gonna fight until I can't fight no more. You know, so if anybody out there that's going through the same thing I'm doing, don't give up on your children. Your children need the family. They need the family because we all they got. And they all we got. Yes. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Let me ask you one more question. What message would you like to tell the mayor about how you have been treated at this particular time as the kinship grandparent that's been trying to help your grandchildren?
Not good. Not good at all. You know, they supposed to help us parents keep our children with us. So they say that the children is in the best. The children supposed to be in the best interest. They are not. They are not, because you don't strip children. Children has rights too. They has rights. They need to be heard. If you ask anyone's children who they want to be at, where they want to be at, they will tell you. They will let you know that they want to be with their family and their loved ones. They don't want to be with strangers, people that they don't know. They're not going to take care of them and love them the way the family loved them. You know, return the children back to their families is what I want to say. That's my message. To let us get our children back, because we are going to care for our children and love our children the way they're supposed to.